Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Houston Texans and the New York Giants. Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And away we go from East Rutherford. Return starts from the goal line. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Oh, ready. 118. What's up?
First give on the grab. It's Woody Marks. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Running back sent in motion. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are thrown into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
18 Cardinal.
They send a man in motion. They'll run it here on 3rd down. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
Didn't take a rocket scientist to know, Kate. They wanted to get the ball in this guy's hands any way they could, not just in the passing game. And he just showed you why. This defense not prepared for his impact on the ground.
1st down throw by Stroud. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation. Here we go.
On 2nd down, Marks. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Good opening drive to this point. They've got another 1st down at the 34. From the gun, Marks gets it. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
No, it's not a running back, but it's a receiver carrying across the marker, Kate. I'm not even calling this a trick play anymore. It's about maximizing your resources and your asset, and this receiver shows you he can be a tool as a running back.
18. What's that?
1st down, it's a run with Marks. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Back to the right, back to the right. 18, outside.
It's Marks on the handoff. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Pitching it out to Dobbins. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Well, his coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. It's the first carry for the Wisconsin rookie. Well, maybe the rest of the game's going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. From the gun, here's Dart. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Down a score and taking a big risk on their own side here. They're lining up to try for this. They'll go. Here's Dart. Buys time, rolling right. This is completed downfield to Likely. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on 4th down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Texans' 18-yard line.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Escapes the pocket. Completed to his running back. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants finish off their opening drive. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Under.
They've got a man in motion.
18. That's it. South. Hey, no more. 11.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
All right. 18. That's it.
From the gun, Stroud. Well secured by Jaden Higgins. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at 1st down here. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. And it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let the high.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, and you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. And I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Catch made by Woody Marks. And he's going to work this down to the 32. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
The give here on 2nd. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
May not be the way he typically gets the ball, Kate, but once he had it in his hands like a reception, he knew what to do with it. He smelled that 1st down, and he went and got it.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Marks. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Now again, it's Marks headed right. Trying to fight his way back to the middle, but he stopped after a yard. They'll pick up a yard. Still need one more, though. 3rd down coming up.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Giants with an extra DB out there now. 3rd down. Now trying to run for it with Montgomery. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
You love a huddle. Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Oh, 18. What's that?
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Went into their bag of tricks just a little bit there. The surprise handoff, not enough to get the touchdown. But I'll tell you what, I'm kind of excited to see the next wrinkle off that one because I don't think that was just a one-off.
All right.
Going left with Marks. Trying to find his way back to the middle, but he stopped after a yard. Defense making a couple of good stops here, and this brings up 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now. And I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
The Giants using their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Yellow, 22 seconds.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively. They've made it 4th and goal. We've got a good one so far. We are all tied up, and we have hit our 2-minute warning. Stick around. There's more from MetLife Stadium on the other side. Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. This only a chip shot from the right hash.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. This makes it up to the 25.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. Buying some time right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
2nd and 10 now. Here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. Hit almost as he caught it. Does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. New set of downs from 37.
Let's go.
On 1st down, here's Dart. Hits his running back. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Throw here, third down. He's throwing deep to the left side. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. We better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Set up. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Clark going to throw again. Caught quickly on the slant. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants get some late points and the lead. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone has worked his way in goal to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find favor.
Sanders all set to send it away. No to return this. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Texans take over first and 10. 27-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Here we go. Nike Texas. South.
Strad to throw on first down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Where's the hot?
First down, Stroud. Forced out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Brought in inside the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work. Final timeout called by the Texans. Offense to the line, second down.
Here we go. 18. What's up? Button. Hey, uno. Nike Texas.
Here's Stroud now. And the defender comes away with it. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Intercepted.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
At their own 15-yard line.
Final throw before the break. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. The throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And he's brought down at the line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Setting him on the dive. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Back-to-back carries here. This is ahead for about 5. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Brought in right side, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Okay, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Throwing on 1st down, it starts. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Thrown back, it's the handoff. And he's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's 3rd down now.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Darts looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down. A fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
One play action with Darts. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Headed out right. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. And the Texans are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Well, this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. So it's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Finds him over the middle. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. They were Johnny on the spot.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Tony, how's the time? Let the hot. Mikey Texas. Hey, Uno.
From the gun, Stroud. Put some heat on this deep ball, left side.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. Kids would say, he's him. The defense knew, that's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Oh, 118. What's that? 11.
Dell now in motion right. Throwing on third down, Stroud. He's looking deep once again. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Close to Debo's got it. And the Giants are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
29-yard line.
From the gun, here's Dart. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he won't get past to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
That was a beautiful picture, Kate, of stop the run on the way to the quarterback. 3rd downs, I don't mind a draw call. You're thinking pass. You want those defensive ends to come upfield. But kudos to that whole defense to stop that run on the way to the quarterback.
He's back to throw. He finds Neighbors right side. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. So they hit him for 5 yards on 4th down, and they get the successful conversion.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Cut out left. And that bounces out before anyone can make a recovery. They're going to have this one inside the 10. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Giants with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down.
Let's go now.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Because that QB and tight end, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
Go! Let's go!
To throw. Here's Dart. He rolls to his right. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the results, 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. They'll go. Here's Dart. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning.
And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants parlay the interception into points. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Sanders all set to send it away. No to return this. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Starting this drive with a design run. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
So many of the D tackles in the league today, Kate, at some point in their background were edge rushers before they maybe outgrew that position. But they've got an explosiveness, a get-off, and it leads to stops like that.
Here's a design run. Makes a cut to the right sideline. It's a foot race. He's at the 30. And they are all the way into that red zone.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Putting a receiver in motion. Shotgun now, 1st round. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you're going to be more interceptions.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. He made it 3 yards on the carry, which sets him up with 3rd and goal at the 5.
Where you're getting a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Maybe should have been thinking pass there, partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be 4th and goal.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. High percentage look for him here from the left hash.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Now 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
And the Giants hands team secures the football. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
At the 38-yard line.
Let's go now. The give now out of the shotgun. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Give him 5 on the play, and it's good for a New York 1st down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants up by 8. 1st down now, ball at the 33. Another carry for him. He has room past the 25. take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. They give it to him again. And he's in for the touchdown. The Giants go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
No to return this. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Texans to the line. First and 10.
19 Charger.
Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. Giving McKecker on that carry. Second down coming up. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
They go right back to him. Another carry for the receiver. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Working fast as that clock ticks down.
Texans first down.
Man in motion here. Going to the ground again on first. Stop is made after 4 yards. It's second down. Houston calls it second timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5. Sign quarterback run here. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Now a try to keep a sliver of hope alive and make things a 1-score game.
Makes the score Giants 28, Texans 20.
So down inside the final minute, they're ready to try the onside kick. Oh, the Texans are confident they have it, and they do! Okay, they pulled it off. Now they have one final gasp. Either get into the end zone or leave here with the L.
How many times do we see these teams at this point of desperation late in the game need to kick and not get it? So nice to see one of them actually rewarded with all that effort. Now it comes down to the execution of this offense. Can they do what their special teams just did and go execute, score a touchdown, and find a way to win?
They went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's second and 13.
10 black.
Back to throw. He's got it left side. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on second down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it third and short.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Here he is to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to push deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Quick, right? 11.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Buying some time right. Likely's got it right side. He has the Giants' 1st down. And it's indeed a giant one, partner. That locks up this victory. Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go now.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Setting up to pass. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
He'll look to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. So here at MetLife, it's the G-Men who come away with the win. And this thing of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from New York.